See, over here messing with the daggone screen. So it says I'm live, but isn't there? Oh, there you go. Mm. Sure. Ah, okay. So now the question is, since that's like that, it's moving in real time. I love it. And then if I do this, right, and I do that, no, Control Z. We want the drawing tool, right? And if I do it like that, I could do that. Or, oh no, I'm not using the annotation because I'm not on Zoom. So let us good. We're gonna show you device move. I know no one's here right now, so I'm not talking, and I'm probably, well, I don't even know if I can I? Okay, so no one's here right now, which is fine. How do I show myself? How do I turn it on? No restrictions. No, no, it's not for kids. I did that. Okay. All right. Looks like I did what I needed to. All right. Hey. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Hmm. Because I would assume. Oh wait. I. Hello. So I'm gonna act up. Piss me off. Is this the right one? And it is. Okay. The question is, are you gonna work for me? No. Again, this like this one is on the Fritz. I wonder if this one would work instead. Let's see. I think this is short on the actual mic though, not the cord. So let's see. Oh, maybe it's the cord. Oh, okay. Now the question is if I can be heard. Yeah. And then I want to zoom in just a little bit. Mm-hmm. I want to make sure y'all can see the whole screen. Right. You still need to zoom out just a tad bit. What if I do 85? 85 is not bad. What if I do 90? 90 is also not bad. So let us fix it so we can see everything on her. And let's see who can find what. Now, am I wrong? Because it looks like it didn't move. Okay. Okay. I don't want to stop sharing. Okay, so I do have this going on though, so let's fix this. Let's go to Mm. Oh, yeah, I keep choosing NLT. So we can go here to Monda. No, I saw it a few minutes ago. Oh, look. Oh, no, let's erase. Yeah, free draw. Draw. Yeah, I just saw Pompoir. I'm looking for a signal down here. Male, female. Oops. Let's do male, female, male. Chicks with dicks. Hmm. And then the other question is, I click on this. I'm just sharing this on LinkedIn. Hilarious. I don't think that's it. Oh. All right. I can't do X right now. We'll do that another time. So I gotta figure it out. Mm. Excuse me. I mean, I guess I should switch here, right? I need to get to this nationality page and make sure I'm following the right people. Oh, goodness. I'm so sleepy. And then I need to figure out how to fix the other thing. I also know how to turn off my camera because I really don't need my camera. Oh, goodness gracious, Lisa. Look, y'all, I've been up. Actually, I woke up at like 3:30, and then I want to go back to sleep. Woke up again like 5 something. Went back to sleep, and then woke up like 7 something. And I've been up ever since. So I did not sleep well last night. Not really sure why. Well, I guess I do know why. Um, but let's see. Oh, and if y'all want the game, you can always get the game at Nice and Naughty Greetings, baby. Let's see. So what was the last one I did? Was it bondage? It was bondage. Okay. What else do we have? Mm-mm-mm-mm. I feel like that was been one, but it's not. P.S. This is actually my first time doing this puzzle. Even though I create the puzzles, I'm able to randomize them in such a way that I don't know what to look for until I know what to look for. So, even though I made whatever oh, updates and changes to it, I still don't know where everything is. So, it would be fun to have somebody do this with me because I enjoy doing word puzzles. I enjoy doing puzzles, period, word games, period. And I have some more coming out right now. What's available are my word search and unscramble games, but I have a slew of other ones coming. For instance, let me see if I can share that page real quick. Go to Nice and Naughty. La 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 la. Actually, it'd be easier if I just, because I think I'm sharing this screen, not just the tab, right? Okay. So let's pull this out. Come on, you mother. Right. And then if I go to Nice and Naughty, just put this over here and see if it shows. Does it change the screen or no? Hit those notes. Okay. That's fine. But here you can see this is the link to my ASMR page. this is the link to, is it the unscramble? No, it's the crosswords, and then the unscramble, and then word search, and then naughty lives. So the naughty lives and the crosswords are not yet up, although I have a bunch of them ready to go. There's some minor tweaks I need to make to them so I can make them available to you, ready for you guys to purchase, like um in a bundle right now. Ah, and we're gonna do this again tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do this a couple more times. But tomorrow we're gonna do it again, and I just literally lost my train of thought. Oh, I'm gonna be offering the games to people who do join the Zoom. So I am going to be creating a Zoom link so I can do a live stream on the platforms. I just have to figure out how to fix the delay. So that's why we're not on Zoom now, and why you guys wouldn't be able to annotate on my screen. I'm not sure if there's a way to do it with YouTube. As far as I can tell, there is not. So we shall see. I'm gonna stop sharing now and then share my screen again so you guys can see the site. So this is my Nice and Naughty Greetings website, with a little bit of details, and a disclaimer so y'all know what to expect and what we are not. Look, we don't do the bullying thing. This is all for fun. But right now, the stuff that y'all are seeing is naughty, right? Y'all haven't seen any mean stuff yet. But all of that stuff is coming. I've got some baby shower games, but it's all adult content. Okay. So it's going to be explicit, it's going to be vulgar, there are going to be, some things in there. I also have some cryptograms that are coming, message reveals that are coming. So, like, if you want to, for instance, have a custom game made, I can create a custom game with your custom message. Let's say, for instance, somebody pissed you the fuck off and they got you fucked up, right? You can, but maybe they don't know they got you fucked up. You can send them one of these games, right? And once they complete it, they'll get their naughty message, and the message will say something like, your mother should have swallowed. And I only say your mother should have swallowed because I have greeting cards that have that message on it. So, or, you're a missed opportunity for an abortion, or, I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Or, it could be any number of things. It could be a happy birthday message. It could be, when you guys first met, or, something sentimental. There's nothing off limits unless it's offensive. And when I say offensive, I mean, there's, if you're upset with someone, that's fine to be upset with them. You can call them anything you want to call them, but there will be no slurs. Okay. I'm a Black woman. At some point, I'm going to have people from all walks of life requesting my work. I will not be creating anything that has a slur of any sort. And I'm still learning about some of the slurs. My son is gay, so I slip up. I've said certain things that he's like, Mom, that's offensive. So I'm still learning. But it's my goal to be inclusive, without being offensive. I want to be inclusive but not offensive. Excuse me, that's a lie, because I don't care if I'm offensive. I don't want to be offensive in such a way that it affects people culturally. Like, if a white person is mad at some Black person, and they come to me and they want me to create something for them, I'm not going to create something that says, you bald faced nigger. You know what I mean? Conversely, if a Black person came and had something that, they wanted to say to a white person, same thing. I'm not going to put, those type of slurs in the work. Now, you can be creative, or I can be creative with how we do it, right? So, for instance, let's say you wanted to create a naughty greeting card, right? What happens is you and I would get together, we jump on a call, Typically it's a call, it's just easier that way, or, a Zoom or whatever. So I can, make sure to take copious notes, and we will have a consultation. I'll talk to you about your person, about who the recipient is, and then we'll discuss, some things that you may want to ensure are included. Like, let's say it's something related to love. You might want to, ensure that I include a phrase that you guys say all the time so you know that it's specific to you. Or you might want to, say something about how y'all met, or where you met, or when you first met, your anniversary, or something like that. You know what I mean? It could be any number of things. It could be a whole complete heartfelt message. For instance, I had one of my clients, because I also do laser engraving. I have to fix my laser engraver, but I have one of my clients who I created something for her husband, who unfortunately passed, and the message that I created for her won't be duplicated. It's something that came out of my head, based on what she told me about him, and what I created, she loved, and I appreciate that. That website is under construction. That's Golden Muse Laser. But there will be some things that I'll be making in conjunction with, right? So you'll be able to purchase some of your naughty merch here, but then I'll also have a naughty merch site where you can get, actual naughty stuff, t-shirts, mugs, etc. And then I'll have some custom ones that I create, because I also have, so I do drop shipping, but I also have my own heat press, my own laser engraver. So there's some things that I will be creating that will be exclusive to specific people for whatever it is that they're looking for, But, I wanted to jump on here and just kind of go through this. I'm not going to stay on here much longer because I see no one's joined yet, which is completely fine. I'm going to come on a couple of more times this week to make sure that I do connect with you guys, because I do want to make sure that we connect. I know I didn't do a lot of promotion. I was working on my son's hair today, so I didn't have a lot of promotion to do. And this is actually a concept that I just came up with in terms of doing the live, right? So the games have been in play for some time. I've just been doing some tweaks, making some adjustments. Then when I had it all figured out, I wound up changing my web address. So it used to be nice and naughty .vip. Now it's nice and naughty greetings.com, which is what it should have been. I'm a moron. I didn't realize that I actually did own my excuse me. I didn't realize I owned my domain, so I was using the .vip, not realizing. So .vip will be only for merch, and then greetings will be for everything else, right? All of my digital related stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. Let's do this again tomorrow. We're gonna do it several times tomorrow. I'm probably gonna jump on here and just stream for a while, and let's see what happens. I do have a goal for this week in terms of the games. And then tomorrow, what I will make sure that I do have is that I have the bundles set up for you guys, so that way you can really enjoy it, and enjoy it with your friends, whether you're doing a game night for couples, whether it's just you and your partner, whether you guys are a part of the lifestyle, and you want something that's a little more fun to entice you. So this is a word search game, but it's much more than that. It's not just a word search, because you can print it and boom, here, let's go look for the words. But you can also get creative, right? So you can be creative with different ways to play it, right? Especially if you're playing in teams or you're playing as a couple. We have ways to play, like judge not, right? So I call judge not, let's not be judged. And the reason I have that is because this is some pretty risque stuff, and it's easy to judge people, for the things that they did and forget about the things that you did, right? So this is called judge not. And basically the goal is, when you're playing specifically, let's talk about this one, right? So for judge not, if you have done something, like let's say you find the word dildo, right, and y'all are playing teams or whatever, anyone who's participating in it if they've played with the dildo, whether they sucked it, put it in somebody, put it in themselves, or somebody put it in them, they would have to take a shot, right? Or if they did some cuckold type shit, or if they did some deep throat type shit. Look, men do it, women do it, whatever. If they got fisted, you know what I mean? Menage a trois, all of these things. If you've done any of these things, you're going to take a shot. Okay. We also have a foreplay version where you and your partner, you can print out, let's say, 2 copies, right? And you can time yourselves. Let's say you give yourselves 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is, however much time you want to give, and it's a foreplay game, right? So you find as many words as you can in the allotted time. And then once it's over, that's how much time you each have for foreplay. You can't do anything else. There's no penetration. There's nothing else. You have to sit there and take it. So technically, there are 20 words, and it could be up to 20 minutes of foreplay if they find all of those words in that time frame, right? But if not, it would be, let's say they only found 10, it would be 10 minutes of foreplay. And you have to take everything that is given to you, no matter how enticed you get, no matter how horny you are, no matter what it is, you have to take it. I mean, obviously within reason, right? Because you're partners, and you do your thing. We have truth or dare, right? We have head to head where you guys are going point for point, in teams, or that's why I say these games are also really good for bachelorette parties and things of that nature. Baby showers. I actually have a baby shower one coming. And look, it's not going to be like the word searches y'all normally get at these baby showers. Those baby shower word searches are so fucking vanilla. It's so annoying. Let me tell you. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to tell y'all about it tomorrow when I have some people on here. I'm going to tell y'all about my baby shower with my son when I was pregnant with my son. We had an absolute blast, and it was not vanilla. It was something completely different. And yeah, some things happened that were laughable in the best possible way. So, we'll talk about that tomorrow, but I'm going to get off of this live stream. I'm actually not going to save this because I don't want y'all to find it and then come back tomorrow and we're looking for it together. So I think I'm just going to leave this up maybe overnight, and then I'll delete it in the morning. And then tomorrow, you know what I mean, we can all get together and find the rest of the words. Okay. So anyway, thank you guys for coming who come. If you're late and you're not here and you're seeing this afterwards, I am going to be going live again tomorrow. Tomorrow's May 12th. So I will be going live again so we can do the puzzle tomorrow and chat and get to know each other. I'm going to see if I can get it up on the Zoom so that way you guys can annotate and you can type on my screen as well. So that way you guys can find the words. But I want to make it so that you guys can actually participate and enjoy it, and it's happening in real time or close enough to real time as possible. So I need to find out what that delay is. Do I need to use something like, OBS Studio or StreamYard or something like that? And if I do, that's fine. I just need to know what I need to use because I also want to be able to stream simultaneously. So stay tuned. Like I said, this is something that I literally just thought of doing over the weekend. I just had such a busy weekend. I haven't been able to put it all together in the way that I want. So today is just day one, rough draft, rough start, but I'm expecting that we're gonna have some fun this week. So while I have this up, see how many words you can find. Good luck. You have 12 hours. This post will be down by 11 a.m. May 12th. This post will be deleted by 11 a.m. on May 12th. All right. And then we'll be going live again. Maybe we'll do a lunchtime game or something like that. I might even do something for breakfast. I don't know. When I have my morning coffee, maybe we'll see. But anyway, it's been absolutely fun. I didn't want to go through all of them because I don't want to sit here and, I'm doing it by myself. This is something that I want to be interactive, something that I want to be doing with you guys. So, I just found a few circled them and, obviously marked off the ones that I found, but I wanna play with you guys, and I want you guys to play with me. All right? So anyway, thank you, and good night. Ciao.